everyone to Horror and Hooch. I am Jade Astral. I am joined today by the lovely ladies Kay Blythe from Fifth Wall and Desiree from Temper Dream. Today we will be discussing the evolution of Sarah Paulson. If you're not familiar with her, she is one of my favorite actresses. You might know her from American Horror Story. But before we get into that, Desiree, can we have our drink for today?
You
We
know
got a
how we
little
roll.
tipsy, y'all. Okay.
All right.
So this drink is called Sweet Poison, and it's a nice little sweet drink for you. So I'm gonna tell you what you need. You need some coconut rum. You know, the go-to is usually Malibu. Y'all can't even see that today. Can you see it?
I
Um,
can see it.
Malibu. You also need some blue curacao, which whatever brand you use,
I like that.
and some light rum, which is Bacardi, is usually the go-to light rum.
Okay.
So you need 1 ounce of Bacardi, light rum, 2 ounces of your coconut rum, throw it in your shaker, and also do 1 ounce of your blue curacao. I already got my rums in here because I was prepping. So I'm gonna add my curacao. And you're gonna shake that on some ice. I know how we do. Shake it till it's cold, get a little frost on the shaker. And we got a little vacuum going on here today. All right. And then I have my glass ready to go with my ice in it. So I'm gonna pour in that mix. Ah.
Now, what's this drink
And
called
on
again?
top of that, poison, sweet poison. And on top of that, you need some pineapple juice, y'all. And you just pop it with your pineapple juice.
Oh, that's so pretty.
And I don't know. Oh, y'all, the green screen is not giving me life today. Y'all can't y'all can't even see the beauteousness of my drink. It's okay, y'all. Y'all got ornaments instead. It comes out a nice, pretty color. You garnish it with your pineapple wedge, and maybe one day y'all can see it. Let me see. Can I
That's
put
okay. I'm gonna just edit it in there.
You
Anyway.
know,
I'll
That's
put it in this.
you ain't getting it live.
I'll put it in this video. I do a little clip flip to it.
all right. Okay. As earlier, I was stating today we will be discussing the evolution of Sarah Paulson. And like I said, most of us are familiar with her from American Horror Story. Her first episode was in The Return of the Murder House. But I wanted to ask the ladies, what is your favorite character and your favorite season that Sarah plays in?
Well, she
Now, see,
wasn't.
that's a two-part question.
Well,
Yeah.
if you wanna break it down like that, you can. Ain't no rules right here.
Okay, so my favorite season, well, I mean, my favorite character, I'm sorry, for Sarah Paulson is going to be Cordelia in Coven. Well,
Okay.
and now that I think about it, that actually is my favorite season. So mine is a one-part question. Okay. I loved her in Coven. I didn't. She pissed me off until she leveled up. If y'all watch American Horror Story, y'all know what I mean. She was too meek. She was
Mm-hmm.
too
Mm-hmm.
calm in the
Get
beginning, but
that.
when she came into her own, I was there for her.
Yeah,
But
she
that's
was
my
a
favorite role
queen.
for her was
All
Cordelia.
right.
Mine too. I loved her in Coven. Coven is Murder House is my favorite season, but she really wasn't in Murder House. She did her thing. She really shined in Asylum, which is I think Asylum is what prepared her for Ratchet.
I
Um,
believe so.
yeah, I believe Asylum prepared her for Ratchet, but I want to say hats off to her for Apocalypse because she played multiple characters in that season, like multiple. Like
Hmm.
she was just like
She got
switching
confusing.
characters like this left and right, like it wasn't nothing. So she was really showing her skills, like able to just like let me pop into this character for this one. Let me pop into this. Let me show back up as Cordy. Like she was just really showing out in that season. But my favorite season with her, definitely Coven.
Okay. My favorite character or characters that she played were Betty and Dot, the Siamese twins from Freak Show.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I chose
Mm-hmm.
that was
Mm-hmm.
because think about that. Reading the
Mm-hmm.
script and you are playing Siamese twins, meaning that you're basically talking to yourself. So after a while, being me, that would be my whole like dialogue and how I would speak to people. You'd be like, "Hey, Jade Astro, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing well. How are you doing, Trimitra?" Like it
You walk around life like you crazy.
yeah, so it's like imagine having to read the script, memorize that, put emotion and everything into these characters
Mm-hmm.
and just perform. And she did it because you can tell they were two different personas. Even though it
Mm-hmm.
was one body, Betty was completely opposite from Dot. So you had one that was like all in this fantasy la la land, and then the other one that was just straight up a realist, like, hey, this is what it is,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So I enjoyed that. My favorite season, Desiree, I like the way you did break it down because I do have a different season. My favorite season is Coven. Reason being is because I like the way they broke it down in different demographics and showed you
Mm-hmm.
like different lifestyles
Mm-hmm.
and how each individual can be gifted in their own different way. You
Yes.
know, it wasn't like focused in on one race or one culture or anything. They actually like integrated. And then
Mm-hmm.
also like the spinoff from that with Angela Bassett, like, hey, I'm waiting for that.
American Horror Story. Can we get a show there? Can we get a show? Are you
Yeah,
listening? We need a show.
I keep getting teased. Like I'm seeing people posting like they're gonna do something about it, but I don't know if that's just fans.
It
So like,
is. It's
have
a
y'all?
lot of fan
Mm-hmm.
art. They haven't confirmed any of that, and I'm so
Mm-hmm.
devastated.
Thank you for letting me know because I didn't want to get my hopes up. And then again, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I didn't want to research and find out that it wasn't gonna.
Let down.
I didn't want to experience that, but still, it's good to know that.
Yeah,
But
a
they
lot of
should. Come on now, American Horror Story. Like you built all that up and you left us at the point where she was in the dungeon and basically they were reliving their hell over and over again. Come on, spin
That
that same.
can't be the end.
well, they did when
It
they brought
came.
everybody back for Apocalypse. They kind of they gave us a piece of that. That's why I like cause see, and I have to tell people like Apocalypse, like the first maybe 4 or 5 episodes, I didn't know where they was going. I didn't
No,
know what was happening.
did not.
But Apocalypse
Yeah,
finished strong. That was one of the only seasons of American Horror Stories that really had a strong finish. Because halfway through the plot twist, that stuff be going all the way downhill. Um, but Apocalypse came through. They gave us a finish off for Murder House. They gave us
Yep.
a true ending for that, and they gave us a true finish off for Coven. Like
Yeah.
they gave us
yeah, that's
closure
true.
for those 2 seasons.
True.
They
Mm,
But
did
still,
bring everything back around.
mm-hmm.
they did. But I just feel like they should give her her own. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna hold it down, say, because
Well,
I
yeah, she has a
love
lot of
how Angela
fans.
Bassett.
I think if he listened enough,
And
Mhm.
that
he'll
fight scene
finally
was
do it.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
But we are here to discuss Sarah, so I'm not going to take the spotlight off of her. So, Sarah, I like the way because she has been in the field, like this acting period, for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
But we're all about horror, and she stepped into that in 2011, like I said, with American Horror Story. And honestly, when she first started out, she had at least, I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, 5 Emmy Award nominations, and she won 2 of them. And I
One of them
just
was
feel,
directing, right? One of them was for directing.
I don't know if it was for directing. It says Primetime Emmy Award,
Mm.
Primetime. So if it was for directing, I just know for a fact, like just looking at her starting from 2011, 9 years in the game with American Horror Story, she has been bodying every freaking character she has played. Every one of them. Even though I didn't like Hotel, she showed out.
Bad because she was on that stuff in hotel.
What? I'm talking about hardcore on that dog food.
She was doing her thing. I don't
Man,
know.
oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I don't know. If I could have played that role, she remind me of. Halle Berry in
Monster Ball.
Losing Isaiah. That was she reminded me of.
Oh, I thought you were about to say Monster Ball.
No, girl, stop.
Cause you know she was fiending. Come on now.
She was. You right.
But you right too on that. Um, it's just the fact that how she really can switch it up. Like
Mm-hmm.
she really do her thing, and then to watch her, like K Blah said, for her going from the asylum in American Horror Story, it's kind of like her prerequisite for Ratchet.
Mm-hmm.
And me and my husband both, like, y'all already know I'm the fan of horror, but like even my husband, we like, okay, we gonna finish this over the weekend. Like we're not gonna get away from the TV. So what did you like about Ratchet, K Blah?
Um, I like I guess the fact that they took an old, uh, an older movie, which was One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
they took a character from that and embellished her story, and they couldn't have chose a better person to do that than Sarah Paulson. There's like, let's take this crazy ass movie with Jack Nicholson and let's see, let's
And make
pick
it crazy.
somebody and kind of do a story with that and introduce some new characters and some craziness within that. And so it was like a whole new adventure from people who were fans of that movie from then. So me being a person who is a fan of like old school stuff, like I love when stuff pops off that is a continuation or a spinoff from things
Mhm.
from back, that I watched during my childhood. Like like Cobra Kai. Like I was a big fan of the Karate Kid because I'm an 80s baby. I like old stuff. So when you give me a piece of something old and try to and put new characters and a new spin on it, I'm like this. Like I'm here. So
I
I
agree.
was here for it.
What about you, Desiree? Like, did you get a chance to watch Ratchet? And
Oh,
if
girl,
so, like,
yeah. I
all
hit
right,
Ratchet in 2 days, I think.
you were right there with me at
I
home.
was right there. It was like I didn't mean to binge it, but you had to.
What?
And I think the thing I liked about Ratchet was because it's not the direct vein of horror with the scary monsters or the jumps and the murderers or whatever. It was more a and psychoanalysis going on in the
Psycho thriller,
movie.
girl. Yes.
A little bit everybody was crazy. A little bit everybody was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I enjoyed having to think while you watched it. It wasn't, oh, I'm jumping and it's something scary on the screen, something gruesome on the screen. You had to follow the storyline. You had to think about it. And then I liked the production of it. The imagery of it was really dope. Because I don't know if anybody else picked up on it, but every time she was having a crazy moment, the screen went green.
Yes, girl. That was one of
And
my
I was
favorite things.
like, oh, what is she thinking? Like you knew something was clicking in her head because of the changing of the screen. And at one point it went from green to red. And I was like, oh, now she really snapping. So I enjoyed pretty much everything about Ratchet.
Somebody
Ratchet was
says Sarah
good.
Paulson can smoke a mean cigarette.
She
Baby.
sure can. She sure can. You hear me?
Agreed.
Shoot. She letting these people know, like, I'm sorry, I will play your roles, but I'm gonna get my nicotine.
Exactly.
And then I
She gonna get
enjoyed
her
my
smoke break.
cameo from your boy Jeffrey too.
Right.
What'd you say now, Desiree?
Oh, I said I enjoyed that cameo from your boy Jeffrey with the cannons
Cannons.
to the left of them. That took me out because if you watch Fresh Prince, you already know. I
You
was like,
already know.
yes, give him a
You
cameo.
yes, you already. And
Um,
see, and that's one of those type of the movies that is like, who is the real monster?
Oh yeah,
yeah, because I'm that show also. You're right. Like, who is the real monster? I kind of watched that and looked at it where they showed you a different point of view. She grew up in this environment. You knew what was
Mm-hmm.
going on if you watched. You saw her childhood, how she grew up, and then the fact of her trying to save the only person she had left in her family.
Mm-hmm.
So her mind is set. It's like, okay, so she was seen psychotic because of the maneuvers she made, but at the same time, I'll be honest, she was genius and she showed that she had unconditional love. It's just how she did it, and that's what I like. Hey, I know it sounds crooked, but that's that psychological thing. Like, reason why it's a psychological thriller is because you can see where the passion and the root of the evil comes from. Just because you might be looking like, God, dog, she took it that far for a peach. That's my peach.
Baby, that was my scene.
That's my. You get what I? So you
Yeah.
feel her doing that whole scene like that's my peach. Like, okay, I got you. I got your number. And what she did, she made her eat off of her plate. You know what I'm saying? Like, she made her realize, like, hey, either you're gonna be with me or you against me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I might sound crazy by the way I'm talking, but she bodied that. Like, she might seem crazy, but she took control over the situation, executed her goal on what she wanted to happen, and still turned out and did good for people. Like, for an example, the guy that was like the janitor or whatever, he got that high
Yes.
spot and a promotion. And then the lady that was picking at her the whole time, like the head nurse, even though she was demoted, like, she learned so much. Like, you ain't got to sit here and kiss no man's behind to get what you need in life. Like,
But girl, she was in love. She was in
she
love.
and love, infatuated, and foolish. Foolish. But I really like how Sarah, like, did that.
And
Even down
see,
to the fact of how she carried herself in the clothing, like
Baby.
the way her character was styled, and she was like holding up her posture a certain way to be like, okay, you can kind of tell what era she's coming from.
and ain't took
She the best
nan
dressed
nursing
thing.
class.
She the best dressed thing I seen since Olivia Pope walked across the television screen,
Okay,
boo.
yes, I'm
Ain't took
talking about.
nan nursing class.
You ain't seen no piece of lint on her, Desiree. I mean, she just was prim and pressed.
And pressed, baby. She was
I
pressed.
loved it. Every outfit she had on, I would wear it from the hat to the glove. No lie.
And them hats was on point.
What?
I agree. They did very good with that. And then she pulled up. I still want to know where she ended up getting her money from. Because she had money because she was driving that nice ass car.
Mm-hmm.
She was wearing these nice ass clothes. But she wasn't a real nurse. Because when you do the flashbacks, she was a military nurse. But like, where did
She
you get
wasn't
all?
even that. She got called
Yeah.
out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you saw them quotes, them air quotes, nah. But I'm like, where was she getting the money from? Because she was dressed to the nines.
You never know. She could have manipulated and played somebody else. They might not have had went into that, but she could have pretended to be somebody else nurse, and that person could have died, and she took on their money. She took their car because she was power of attorney. I don't know. That's just how I would assume, because she goes for that, like, that caregiving. And so that could have been like, okay, so I got kicked out when they found out I really wasn't a soldier or a nurse or in the military. So let me go to the next thing I can do. I can't get in the hospital. So what can I do? So she took on like a caregiver position, maybe.
Or she
And
probably
then
done
she got bold
manipulated
enough.
people out of some money.
Yeah. But she had it, baby, because she was on
She
point.
did.
Dude,
She
first
did.
of all, can we talk about the dude with no arms and no legs? Can we talk about that real fast?
So his mom was crazy as hell.
He was
Was
crazy
crazy as hell. It's genetic. And the poor doctor just
Caught in the
torturing
middle.
himself for life.
Man, he was dope. Oh, that doctor stayed lit. Y'all hear me? I kind of wish I could see what he was taking, because he always was in the pharmacy taking something. I know he was on that morphine. We know that. Like, what else was this man on? Because
he needs to be on some antipsychotics and some antidepressants, because he was doing crazy. Like that lobotomy, bro. That lobotomy was crazy.
But think about how it all was for real, like in real life. Like, that really was going on. Like, so that's the crazy. Like, we thinking it's crazy from a show, but that really. Okay, I ain't trying to get away from Sarah, but since you brought it up, I'm gonna go into some scary horror stuff, and people don't think about it. But then it's like it's twisted and crooked. So a lot of the surgeries and a lot of the things that we now use happen because people would experiment on those that were either mentally ill, prisoners, in camps, concentration camps, twins, all kinds of stuff.
And
And
black people.
I'm saying
but
black
we
people.
know I'm trying to I know it's black people, Jews, all these people. I wouldn't try to put the race in. I would try not to be too heavy. But
Okay,
yes,
my bad.
but that's why we don't want to take that vaccine now, because
Right.
y'all want to experiment on
Don't get
somebody.
me started.
Okay, so you done took it there. I go on head there with it. But yes, on a lot of us, you know what I'm saying? Y'all take our organs, y'all take our
Hmm.
babies, y'all take us, y'all take our kings, y'all. Okay, but anyway, that's how a lot. I go on a tangent. That's how a lot of these things are here now. So,
Hmm.
like for an example, if you need your tonsils removed, how you think they figured out you can remove tonsils, or even tonsils were
Hmm.
even there, you know? So that type of stuff that they showed on Ratchet really happened, even down to how they were saying, oh well, you being gay is a
Oh
is a
yeah, that
psychotic disorder, and how they tortured that woman. They purity tortured her.
they just actually took that out the book not too many years ago with homosexuality being a diagnosable disorder.
Hmm.
That's been on the books for a long time. They actually just started reversing those type of things, as well as like the transgender thing. They were calling that a disorder um, for a long time because they felt like someone's wrong with your brain if you felt that way.
Well, see, I worked in a
It's just
mental
like you said.
hospital for a few years, a couple of them. Um, and although they have stopped doing it now, but electric shock treatment was real.
Legit, yep,
Go,
Yes, it
go back
was.
to American Horror Story Asylum. They were doing that back then because remember that took
they
place
were.
back in the day. They were doing that. That was a real procedure. I know because I had clients who used to do ECT. That's what they called it, or shock treatment.
Yeah,
And they were
Hmm.
told to telling them that doing that treatment would uh, kind of reverse the effects of like schizophrenia and stuff. And that was their treatment. They would go to the facility, get the shock treatment done. Um, but see, it wasn't not like a one time thing. It would have to happen every so often. Now, did it
Yes,
fix
no.
these people?
and they will raise up the voltage.
Did it fit exactly?
It
Did it
didn't
fix
fix them.
these?
They was scared.
Hell
They just
no.
lied.
These people still
They was
That's
crazy.
like,
just
"Oh,
If
I'm
I'm
cured.
still
I'm
talking to
cured.
these,
I'm
if
fine."
if I'm still talking to these people and they still crazy, that didn't help nothing. That didn't do nothing for them. All experimental
But you
treatments.
seen old girl on the movie. Old girl on the movie was like, "I'm cured. I'm good.
Yeah.
I ain't
hmm
never gonna do it." After they put her in that bag, I don't want now another woman in life. They just scared the shit out of her.
Hmm.
That's all they did, because I mean, think of how would you feel they take you from extreme hot
Hmm.
or extreme cold to extreme
Hmm.
hot. I can't remember the order, but
I'm
they
surprised
flipped.
she survived.
Man, I probably would have went in the shock. Time they would have dipped me into that second temperature, I probably would have passed out. And honestly, I think you would have. I think it was just for TV purposes to keep her going.
Hmm.
Because think about how your body would just have to adjust to that quick
Hmm.
temperature change. You gonna pass out.
Agreed.
Even down to the electric shock. It's like pure. It was just it's torture. I mean, the things they show on these shows is just showing you how in real life we really deal with these horrors.
Hmm.
People are experiencing these things. It's not just what you see on these TV shows.
Yeah.
So
Which reminds me, speaking of real life horror, y'all, I hope y'all watch Run with Sarah Paulson, because that is my
I
new
haven't
favorite
watched
role
it
of
I
yet.
hers.
haven't watched it yet. I
What?
haven't watched it yet.
Y'all tripping. I
We slacking.
Okay,
It's
have
the
y'all
holidays. You know we out here shopping and cooking and whatever
Hey,
else. We sorry.
Now I
Look, I'm
made
trying to
time. Well, cause
cater.
see, I'm still, trying to finish up this class before I'm out
Yeah,
for the
me.
holidays. This have y'all ever seen this movie called Everything Everything? Cause it reminds
Not
me
that I
of
can remember.
a darker version of that movie. Um
That
Sarah
sounds so
Paulson,
familiar though.
Sarah Paulson is good at a psychological thriller. Okay, this lady,
Period.
Baby,
Period.
she
she good. She just good, y'all. I know I
Y'all,
keep
she from
saying that.
Tampa.
she played the nicest crazy ass person you have ever met in your life, and that's exactly what she did in this movie.
She from
And this
Tampa.
this movie, well, see, I should already know. Anybody down there with Florida man crazy already.
Florida man.
She born in Tampa, Florida. When I figured it out, I was like, dang it. That's why I love this heifer.
Anybody down there
They be
with
down
Florida
there
man.
juking and crazy and juking.
Hey, I'm gonna say this about Florida. You got two different sides. Y'all always focus on that negative Florida man, okay? The other side, if you don't focus on the Florida men and the Florida women's, the other the other side is pure paradise. Like we have like 13 beaches. We
I
got so
mean,
many different
Florida, the
casinos.
state is beautiful. The
I gotta
state is
agree
No,
there.
amazing.
but
Y'all got parks, y'all got recreation, Universal,
all that
Disney, all of that. But
preservation.
everybody that live there crazy as hell.
Well, I ain't crazy. I'm a transplant.
I was gonna say
Okay,
you
I'm
you
trans.
not you weren't born in Florida. You
Hey, I was
forgiven.
born in Oklahoma. Okay, so transplant. All right.
That's what they calling it. But that's what we calling it.
Right. But
Oh.
that's what
So
they call them in Atlanta too, them transplants. Atlanta full of
see,
transplants.
see,
And the
that's
only
why
people that's
Atlanta.
from Atlanta, they was born in Grady, and they gonna tell you they were born in Grady, and they crazy too. I live here with
Man,
y'all. I know.
Well, see, that's what Sarah
man, I
Paulson got it
like.
honest. Cause I'm telling you, in Run, and this movie starts off. You gotta the first 15, and the thing is, it's not a gory horror movie. It's not a slow
Mhm.
moving. It's not a slow burner. It's really, I call it a fast paced thriller because the first 15 minutes you hooked. You are literally like on edge the whole movie, like, oh
See, I
shit.
love those movies that
It's like,
open up
oh
and you be like, oh,
shoot,
wait a minute.
damn,
And it
dang.
suck you
It's like
in.
you like this the whole time, like, oh wait a minute, wait,
Mm.
oh wait. You y'all need to watch this like now. I was trying to watch it doing
Hey,
homework and abandoned my homework to watch the damn movie. That's what happened.
hey,
Okay.
I was gonna say I gotta work today, but I be having free time. But never mind, never mind.
And you
I
Nah,
said
be
it's
done
on
missed
what?
the post.
you do.
It's
She
on Hulu or Netflix.
yeah, it's on Hulu.
Hulu.
Okay.
Y'all
Mhm.
check that out. Run.
And
So
it's
I was gonna say why we talking about Sarah Paulson because that's what this is about.
mm,
We did do a poll in the group, you guys, and we want to thank all of you for participating because we love Sarah Paulson. We want to know how much y'all love Sarah Paulson
mm,
in American Horror Story, and I have the results, y'all. And the number one role for Sarah Paulson in American Horror Story season was Cordelia Fox in Coven. Yay!
okay.
Yay!
I'm with that.
And then she was tied for Asylum and Murder in second place and Freak Show in third.
Mm.
Okay,
So
that's all of our
we actually, I
shows.
was saying, we actually picked all her best roles amongst the three of us, and y'all agreed. Y'all agreed. And I promise you, I did not tell these results to the other girls first. They picked their people, and then we did this. So, shout out to
That's
everybody who
neat.
participated in the
Mhm.
poll because I put all of her characters from all of her seasons up there, and those are the ones y'all picked. So,
Yes, if y'all
Yes.
y'all
have
keep
not
participating.
exactly follow Horror and Hooch Facebook group, y'all. I love this group. It's really a nice little horror community where we are Halloween every day. Sometimes we in there trying to scare you. Sometimes we in there just laughing and having a good
Yeah.
time. Sometimes we want to get you a nice little hooch.
The hooch you
Hooch.
can't see. Look at that. I'm still mad about that. But y'all
Ridiculous.
see the glasses down lower.
Y'all want to see something that's kind of like cute, but kind of like odd and eerie, and it's Christmas like? Cause y'all know I like dolls. I like the thrift store shop and stuff. Y'all want to see it?
Is it a doll?
Mm, it's a figurine.
Come on with it. Come on with it.
Okay.
Why does
that? A llama? Like a dog?
why does she look like she's
A
going
little poodle
to Mardi Gras?
Girl, she
with her
looks
little
going to Mardi
outfit.
Gras.
She got her lashes on. She got her Christmas tree on her head. Hold on. She got some heels on
That is hilarious.
She look
Where did
like
you find that? At the thrift store?
at the thrift store.
she going to Mardi Gras.
She do look like she going to Mardi Gras. I didn't even realize it was a Christmas tree on her head.
Oh, since we showing
The
stuff,
reason,
let me show y'all.
yeah,
Where
there
is
she
it?
go.
I put.
She remind me of Dr. Seuss character.
That does fit right into Dr. Seuss, y'all. Chemo, K
you-
Blau over here got me singing This Is Halloween with her background. La, 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 la.
I don't know where I'm gonna put this at, y'all.
What is it?
It's a plaque. It's kind of disappearing in my with my green
It
stuff.
say Halloween
Yes, I don't know where I'm gonna put it.
on the front door. Because it's
Um,
Halloween every day.
put on your mantle.
My husband gonna be looking at me like I'm crazy.
He know what he signed up for, girl. You all right.
Do you have a bay cave?
I
My
like
bay
that.
My bay
Vacay.
cave, yeah, is the bedroom. So like, it's not too feminine, but I do have a whole like corner that's
Mhm.
mine. Like, this is my area. Either I'm over here
Yeah.
reading, I'm doing this, you know,
I'm
meditating.
sitting
But
up here talking about the she shed. I need a vacay. I like
yeah,
Well,
that.
see, that's what I'm trying to. When
Vacay.
I move, I'm gonna get my own home office, and that's my home office / yoga space, so I can put up my weird
okay,
stuff like this.
Uh-oh, namaste. Let's
okay,
get
she did
it.
her.
So I got. Let me see. Maybe if I put it above my head.
Foolishness. It actually
I can
worked.
see
That worked.
it.
The things that work.
And
Bloop, bloop. There you go. Leave
That
it right there.
perfect.
my little Halloween plaque. I said I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but it's going somewhere.
I like it.
Oh, okay. You should decorate your bathroom Halloweenish. Do you have a
I
guest bathroom?
I do. I did around September, October. Like I had like my little Halloween candles and my little Halloween hand soaps and stuff like that. So
I do that too.
right now everything is Christmas themed.
Listen, can somebody bring some Christmas spirit over here? My house is not Christmas. Y'all, I got all my decorations in storage. I have not pulled them out yet because I'm worried. For Hooch fans, y'all know, kind of know. I had a baby last year. He's not, this year, I'm sorry. He's 9 months.
Oh, he
I
gonna
am
destroy.
scared to put up this Christmas tree. We gonna have ornaments everywhere, lights snatched down, and the way he pulling up on stuff, he likely to put a whole tree on his head. I can't.
This is
Somebody
where you
send me
gotta
some
put
Christmas
this guy,
spirit because I can't.
the Grinch. He green,
The
so you can
Grinch.
barely see him. I'm gonna have to
That's
put
what
one
I
under
need to
my
do.
tree.
Put a Grinch in front of the tree to scare him off.
Yes,
Ugh.
because my daughter is 4 and she still be over there when we ain't looking, picking and touching stuff on the tree.
Yes.
And if it ain't her, it's the dog under there trying to sit on the tree skirt or thinking that the tree skirt is her personal blanket.
I was gonna say my
Oh,
dog used to do that. He didn't mess with none of the presents. He just wanted to sleep under the tree because it was, I guess, warm and cozy. I don't know.
So
The lights
between
made it warm.
no. Cute little picture moment.
yes,
Right.
between
I
them
miss that
two,
baby.
go and pull them lights out for TJ.
Yeah, just put some lights up.
See, what we
Let
had to
me.
do is like you might have to put like a baby gate like around it.
That you know what? That'll work. A baby gate around
Put
the
the
tree.
gate around the
Boom.
tree. So
What's
he can't.
today? The 13th. I got time.
You got plenty of time. Get that gate up
But okay.
around it. So he can look, but he can't touch. And just hand him a little something. Hand him
That's
like
it.
one of them little candy canes or something he can shake.
Girl, everything goes straight in his mouth. Stop
See,
it.
that's what
Talking about
you got to
shake.
get. You got to give him something so that way he won't touch nothing else. Like you got to have him something ready. Like here, get this instead.
Foolishness. We done got off topic. We sorry. Sarah Paulson. Sarah Paulson was
That's all
great.
right.
I
Watch
love her
Yeah.
as
Run.
an actor.
Watch Run.
Go watch Run. Wait, we missed the movie. There was another horror movie that she was
Bird
great
Box.
in.
Mhm.
For the hot second that she was there, which was Bird Box.
Yes, like 0.5 seconds. She was the sister that got in the accident, and she
Mm-hmm.
played that part though, cause she had me
She
scared.
popped it all off.
Yep,
Sure did.
she did.
But
She's
that's
becoming a
truly
scream queen legend out here.
yes. That's why I said I'm glad we got a chance to talk about her evolution. I don't know if we the first, but if we the first,
We always first
Sarah
in my
Paulson,
mind.
yeah, we the first to let you know we enjoy your evolution in horror. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not saying you ain't body any other genre, but in horror, girl, you showing out. And my
Doing the
favorite
damn
part,
thing.
yes, is the whole psychological thriller where you know how to play with our emotions
Mm-hmm.
and feelings. Because it's times where I can't stand you, and then I'm
And
right
be
there with
mad.
you.
Okay, well,
Yes.
she gonna mess y'all up
So
and run. She gonna
I
mess
let
watched
me
y'all
go
that
up.
watch this.
this week. This week.
I'm gonna go watch it today. So,
She gonna have
K
y'all
Block, where
messed
can they
up.
follow us so they
Uh,
can see when we talk about Run?
mm-hmm.
What
That's
platforms they can find
this
us
hoodie
at?
right here. Horror and Hooch Facebook group. Y'all keep on the lookout. 2021 merch coming. Y'all gonna be able to get some of this swag too. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram, The Fifth Wall, The Fifth Column, and Temper Drinks. That's The Fifth Wall and The Fifth Column, Temper Drinks, Fifth Wall,
Temper Drink.
Fifth Column, Temper Drinks, Facebook and Instagram.
And
Okay, get all
Instagram.
them pages in,
All of
especially the Horror and Hooch Facebook group. If you like Halloween,
Yes.
if you like horror, if you like to laugh, if you like to
And just
drink,
geek
if you like to
out.
be scared,
geek out.
join
That's the
us.
word. Geek
Okay,
out.
this is a fun community. We have a lot of fun in this group, and I am just really happy that this has not been one of those groups that people have been bullying each other.
Oh
There
no, we
has
ain't doing
been
none of that.
exactly because
Uh-uh.
I'm in a lot of Facebook groups where people are just like firing shots at people. They've been bullying people. They're tearing down other people. No, this is
Mhm.
just a good, it just feels like a good, fun group of like nerd crew. It's like our own little losers club. And I really like it. So, yes.
I don't know if I like the title loser, but okay, that's
I'm
fine.
not a
That's
loser.
fine.
oh, oh, so y'all
I
Shout
don't,
may
out
be an underdog.
oh,
I
so
may
y'all
be an
don't, so
underdog.
y'all don't like it
underdog.
now? Y'all don't like it now?
I like
Yes.
it, but they should have never named their club the Losers Club. I would have been an underdog before a loser because the underdog always gonna eat.
On top. We're gonna be on tap.
There you go. That's what we feel.
Um,
That's what we feel like in here. Cause ain't nobody. There's no hating on people. There's no bullying. There's no. Ain't nobody getting in debates except for if you gonna choose Freddie over Jason. So.
right. And then
Freddie
I'm gonna go
is over
ahead.
Jason.
Oh, foolishness. Here we go. I'm finna hit y'all. I'm finna hit y'all with this shameful plug. Not shameless, it's shameful.
Uh-huh.
When you go follow Temper Drinks, you guys, look out for Temper's inebriated crafts. I am giving
Ooh.
you cups, I'm giving you wine glasses, I'm giving you wine holders, I'm giving you everything you want. You can hit me
Hmm.
up for custom designs. I'm just gonna throw that in there, sprinkle, sprinkle. Because it ain't a whole lot of bartending going. Well, I'm not tell that lie. It's a whole lot of bartending going on, but I'm scared of COVID, so I'm not doing a whole lot of outside home bartending.
You can
So we
model.
so we had to give you another asset to the business. So hit me up if you need
Yes.
some stuff. Temper
And the
drink.
Love
people
Catch
it.
that
who
Love
have
fade.
it. Love it. Love
participated
it.
in our fan contest have got the benefits of some of these temper drink items. So, and they
Yes.
Yes,
really love
yes.
their gifts, by the way. Everybody who has participated in our fan contest throughout this whole year have gotten their items, and they love them. So that's another plus you get with our group because we like to see people have we like to see
We
people
like
have
free
fun and
shit.
get things. Because a couple of the people who were participated in our fan contest said they never won anything before, and they appreciated the prize packages that they've got in the mail. Just a little bit more fun and spirits to have during quarantine. Y'all, this is our season finale for 2020. We've had a big year. Thank you guys. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Desiree. Thank you to
Yes.
everybody that
K
we have had on this
Black.
show this season. Better is Impossible, Zena, Kamika, the Ghost Brothers, Kelly Joe, Tanya done been up here a couple times.
Couple
Yes,
times.
Flynn
Couple
and Lou.
times, yeah. Fifth column actors.
Uh-huh.
When we do our behind the scenes stuff, the people who have popped in when we did our live videos, because we started doing that again, and people were excited about it. Uh,
And the fans, yo, shout out the fans,
yes,
cause y'all make us. Like we wouldn't have no
yes,
Yes.
success if y'all wasn't
Thank
watching, if
you.
y'all weren't supporting. We would just be on here doing this for nothing. So
yep.
shout out all of the fans. Get your friends to watch us. Spread the
Mm-hmm.
word. We
Yes.
love to communicate and connect with you guys. And let's do some more than 21. Let's connect. Hit us
Mm-hmm.
up. We all got DMs. Jumping us in DMs. If it's something you want to talk about, let us know. Hit the page. We trying to hit the ground running in 21. We
Yep.
can't let this quarantine hold us back.
And it did, and
Yeah.
Yes.
we
Yes.
was still
Stay
hitting
stay
these
tuned.
virtual streets.
And like Desiree said, even if it's like some content that you like to see,
Hmm.
or y'all know how I am with Jay being me, even if it's some paranormal type of thing that
Yeah.
you might be experiencing or might want to talk about or any
Hmm.
questions, hit up the DM. We love that stuff.
Hmm.
We love it.
Thank you.
We don't get enough
Oh,
of it.
the people's music that we put on our show. We've had music from Rogue Dynamo, Somalia, Chromatic. Thank you, Juice and Cap. And
At
Desiree's brother for
it.
doing our intro song. So like I said, we
Yes,
Hey, DJ
thank
Levy in the
you.
business.
so just bigger and
Thank you so
expanding.
much to everyone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially coming to us,
We
making us
appreciate it.
y'all's point of reference for your horror people. This is something that we love to do. This is fun for us. We enjoy talking about horror. We enjoy taking a couple sips, or two or three.
Or three. Or a glass full.
Being honest. So
I'm gonna be honest. The glass.
yes,
The whole glass.
right. Y'all
The
have
whole
Okay.
glass.
see. I was trying to be in the holiday
Ooh.
spirit with this ho ho ho, and some
It's
that wasn't gonna blend into someone that gonna blend into my background.
I know, y'all. I was trying to be cute. I know y'all can see it now because it's empty. The hurricane glass was on full effect, and I just was not thinking that this
I had
color
to change
was
my
so
whole
pretty. It
outfit.
was gonna blend into my green screen, y'all. Yeah,
Craziness. We
it's
want you
sad,
guys to have
but
a
it's empty now, so y'all can see the cute glass. Yeah.
mine's is I about to sip left. Y'all have a very safe is the key word, and Merry
Wear your
Christmas.
mask.
Wear your mask, wash your
Yes.
hands, your hand sanitizer. If you live in Georgia, our voting stuff is not over yet. We still got work to do.
No, she
And
didn't hit y'all with that as if y'all not getting 1,000 text
exactly,
messages.
I'm gonna plug y'all in there anyway. My husband already said he gets several texts a
Hey.
day.
They getting feisty in these text messages. Do
Georgia,
you know about the runoff?
we still got work to do, but y'all, oh, and stay on our page because we still gonna be in there throughout. We ain't, this is our season
Most
finale,
definitely.
but we still gonna be live and active on that Facebook page and all our social media
Got some
outlets. Y'all can
holiday
hit us up
drinks.
anytime.
Mhm.
Yes, get these holiday drinks coming because I'm ready for it. I got to fix some of these drinks, and Desiree gonna get me right. um Happy holidays,
Yeah.
whatever you guys celebrate.
Merv
God,
Mahana
yes,
Kwanzaa.
happy Kwanzaa, Hanukkah. God
Yes.
bless. Happy New Year. And we will see you guys again for season 3, y'all,
Next
in 2021.
year, season, yes,
2021.
2021.
We did it.